Thank you, Sarah. Good morning, everyone. I am Larry Horn, CEO of DRI Biosciences. And as Sarah said, I am joined by Dr. Hao Chen, DRI's Chief Scientific Officer and Principal Inventor. DRI targets the unmet needs of aging populations and youth with neurological disorders. Our initial focus is on frontotemporal dementia, or FTD, an horrific orphan condition that, notably, has afflicted Bruce Willis and more recently Wendy Williams, and on Fragile X syndrome, or FXS, a form of autism that can cause severe intellectual disability from birth. All told, some 135 million people worldwide have various forms of dementia and autism. That's an astonishing 1.6% of the world's population and growing. FTD and FXS are just starting points for DRI. DRI's approach holds promise for reversing a wide spectrum of these disorders, including Parkinson's, ALS, and Alzheimer's. We see this as a winnable battle, and Dr. Chen will explain why.
Our research based on postmortem human brains, human medical records, and animal studies show that both FTD and FXX share the same chemical imbalances. The genes that encoding these chemicals have recently been implicated in the human longevity and is influenced by our daily lives. Our animal study has shown that a novel combination of available medications can restore the chemical balances, in doing so, resulting in normalizing animal behaviors and cerebral protein expressions and related physiologies. What's more, patients who will benefit from these interventions can be identified based on DRI proprietary biomarkers, which is detectable by simple blood tests. DRI is the only company known to be in this space. We have filed for IP protections on both our novel drug combinations as well as readily available biomarkers. Together, the combination of existing medications and biomarkers will provide us a fast track to the marketplace. Moreover, we also have developed and discovered a first-in-class drug candidates that will be targeting a wider population of more complicated dementia and neurodevelopmental disorders. Back to you, Larry.
Thanks, Hal. DRI has put together an experienced management team represented here by Dr. Chen and me. Of note, DRI has already identified and received pledges of financial support to conduct cost-effective human clinical studies at leading medical centers with access to affected patient populations. DRI also has developed a close relationship with the leading patient advocacy group, the FRAXA Research Foundation, which has pledged financial support for the FX clinical studies, all non-dilutive money. DRI is raising a first round of $4 million to complete phase 1 clinical trials, which would be followed by a second round of $19 million to complete phase 2. With the benefit of DRI's proprietary biomarkers and the orphan conditions under study to accelerate them, we believe these costs are conservative and estimate that these phases can be completed within 36 months. As determined as DRI is to fight FTD and FXS, we are confident that DRI's approach has the potential to reverse a much larger market of other neurological disorders plaguing individuals and their families. Relief from these disorders can't come soon enough, and DRI is committed to making that happen. We welcome your questions in the breakout room, and for those of you who would like to take a peek at some data, Dr. Chen is prepared to review that with you. Thank you for your attention.